Good evening. My name is Jake Opsko, and tonight I'll be teaching my brother Sam how to care for a kombucha. Now Sam, you must be wondering, what is a kombucha?
Yeah.
Well, don't worry, I'll tell you. A kombucha is a very interesting type of yeast that can help us create intriguing, unique drinks. It's similar to a wine yeast or a beer yeast because it gradually converts sugar into acid and alcohol. It's different than those though because kombucha yeast works best with tea. When you put kombucha yeast into a mixture of tea and sugar, the kombucha will gradually convert the sugar into various types of acids. This creates a unique, interesting flavor. Also, some people think kombucha is very healthy for you because it contains lots of antioxidants. It also has a little bit of alcohol, although don't worry, not too much, less than 1%. Mostly though, I like kombucha because it tastes good. Here, try it out.
That is good.
Yeah, I like it too. Alright, Sam. Now, let's take a look at the kombucha, and then I'll teach you 3 different things to know when you take care of it. Take a look at that. On the bottom here, that's the kombucha tea. It's a mixture of green tea and 1 cup of sugar. On the top, floating around, you can see the kombucha yeast. It's difficult to see. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. The kombucha yeast floats around and converts all the sugar in the water to acid. Okay. Get ready to take notes because there are 3 things that you need to know. The first is food. Kombucha takes 1 cup of sugar every 2 weeks. The second is shelter. You keep your kombucha in a warm place. The third is what not to feed your kombucha. Alright, I'm going to expand on those. Now, the sugar, the average kombucha takes 1 cup of sugar every 2 weeks. You mix it in with boiling hot water and throw some tea bags in. Then when it's cooled off, put the kombucha in and it will start to eat. Some kombuchas might need a little more or a little less than a cup of sugar, and you can always just experiment with your own. But just make sure that she doesn't starve. With shelter, I like to keep my kombucha in a warm but quiet place. They're just like me. They live best at room temperature. I cover it with this dish towel to make sure that it remains out of the way, and I put it back in the cupboard. You don't want to put it in the refrigerator because that might kill it, and I wouldn't leave it in the sun either. Just back here out of the way. Finally, there are many things you can feed your kombucha, but there's one thing you must never feed it, and that's honey. Why honey? Because honey contains enzymes that might kill your kombucha. So, you can feed it many different types of sugar. You can feed it white sugar, you can feed it raw sugar, brown sugar, confectioner sugar, molasses, maple syrup, corn syrup, but never honey. Honey might kill her. Okay? So Sam, you should be ready to go. I hope that you have a great time caring for your kombucha. Just remember 3 things. 1 cup of sugar every 2 weeks. Keep it in a warm, quiet place. And never feed her honey. Okay?
Okay.
That's all. Have fun.
Thank you, Jake.
You're welcome, Sam. Here, have another sip.
That's good.